Hi, I'm Eric.
And I'm Rob.
um, we met 3 years ago in Malmo, where we both currently live right now.
Yes, I was here visiting a friend who's living in Sweden, and we met when I was here on vacation, maintained contact when I came back to Canada, and then I decided about 6 months later that I was going to move out here. And then within less than a year of us actually knowing each other and being together, we decided to get married here
Yes.
in Malmo. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, that was like a very boring episode of 90 Day Fiancé without the green card.
yeah, without any benefits to my visa.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would say if we're gonna speak about reactions from my family of my coming out, I came out fairly late in life. I was 27. I'm 33 now. But despite my family being quite I don't know, masculine heavy. I have mostly just like brothers and male cousins and everyone in my family.
The women are outnumbered.
Well, no, it was more that the everyone in the family is very straight, I would say. And I grew up in a very kind of macho, athletic male family kind of background. Everyone was super supportive, more so than I thought actually would be the case, which is actually probably contributing to why it took so long for me to decide to actually come out and live my authentic life. But I was more than pleased with like the response that I got from family and friends upon me coming out, and it was actually one of the most positive experiences that I've ever had in my life, and allowed me to really move forward in life. Um, yeah, basically. I don't know. What about you?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say I come from the opposite, but I grew up in a very supportive environment where I would have, I guess you could say, a more feminine interests. I remember one time my grandmother made me a princess dress when I turned 6 because I just gotten the Swan Princess on VHS and I love that movie. And she made me that dress because she thought that, well, why not? If he wants it, he wants it. So I never really came out. I told my parents that I had my first boyfriend when I was 19, 20, and that was basically it. It was funny though, because the next day my dad called me and he said to meet him downstairs outside of the apartment, and I got very scared. And then he just informed me that he had called the entire family, told them, and he had said that if anyone has a problem with this, then we don't have to be in contact anymore. They're out, which was super nice, and I felt very, very, very supported. And no one was. My grandmother got pissed at him for even suggesting so, but she's also a very spicy lady, one could say. But yeah, yeah. But anyway, so we got married in 2022 during a very rainy day here in Malmo. We were blessed enough to have some of the Canadian family come and witness it, which was amazing and actually very lucky that they could because it was kind of short notice. And I would say that thing I love most about Rob is the fact that I've lived in this city my entire life, in this country my entire life, and somehow he makes me feel more at home than I've ever done before, which I didn't think was possible. And also for a loner type of a guy to enjoy someone's company 90%, well, 95% of the time is quite a feat. And yeah, I do feel lucky in feeling that.
I also feel lucky to have met someone kind of on a whim abroad, not really expecting anything of this person and this potential relationship that I began to form with someone abroad. But I would say the thing that I love most about Eric is his thoughtfulness and how much he really cares for me and provides for me, especially because I am living away from home. But it doesn't feel really like that. I've been welcomed immensely by all of his friends and family, and I really feel like I've become a part of his life over here. And I love that very much.
Yes.
But yes.
Yeah, that was a bit of our story.
Yeah. Short but sweet.
Short but sweet. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out.
Yes, of course.
Yes. And have a great Pride.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.